What's going on, guys? So I ended up actually getting the package from Tectonics Tuning. I got this on Thursday. It's currently Saturday. I've been kind of waiting on it because I went through all of these valve buckets or the hydraulic lifters, whatever, and kind of cleaned them up, made them look nice. Everything is all set to go. I have them all wrapped up and ready to go in the head. So yeah, I was waiting to open this box just so we can film it for the channel, and you guys can see what I got. And yeah, I'm just currently waiting on a head gasket. I got a Cometic, I think it's like 0.86 thousandths or hundredths of an inch. I think it's thousandths of an inch thick, so it's like a head gasket and a spacer all in one. I am running one on the car now, but that one is 0.051 thousandths of an inch or something like that. So it's a little bit thinner. I'm going with the thicker one because the Stage 2 tune actually does call for a low compression motor. I'm not sure what the compression ratio is at, but I know it is definitely higher than what it was when I had the head gasket spacer that I originally put in the car when we turboed the car. So we're going back to a little bit thicker of a gasket, just so we can drop the compression a little bit, and then we can start putting everything together on the head, and it will make it easier. So it's like pulling one part off the car and then replacing it with the whole new part. So everything should move a little bit faster. I also have a new turbo gasket, a new exhaust manifold gasket, so we're good on that. Because all of that stuff has to come off as well. So yeah, we are basically set. I'm just gonna unbox all this stuff for you guys just so you can see what we got. Alright, so let's get into this. Doesn't feel like there's even a seam here. That's weird. Sick, guys, got a Magnaflow exhaust, bruh. Alright guys, so in this box we have my new exhaust manifold gasket. That's important. We've got the camshaft seal, very important as well. A new stud for the exhaust manifold, because the new head was actually missing one of those. We also have Liquimoly assembly lube in here, so when we're putting everything together, we can have some nice assembly lube on there and everything should wear in properly. These are the intake and exhaust, the valve seals, the stem seals. So yeah, we've got 8 of those total, and then we have the dual valve spring conversion kit here. And this is just the HD one. They have a race one that is rated for higher revs and higher lift cams, but I really don't need that because this cam does not lift too high for these. So these will work just fine, and it'll be great for the cam that I chose. And then we also got Super Tech valves. They are just exhaust valves. I went with the stainless high flow exhaust valves, and yeah, hopefully they fit. They look good. We'll get these all lapped into the head and everything should work well with those. And we've got a freaking cat. Hey, whoa, I got one more piece. Chill out, bro. Let me get the piece. Let me get it. Yeah, he likes cams too, guys. Alright guys, so we have this. Alright, so we have 276 wide lobe cam for turbo, street turbo engines, if you guys can see that. So it's going to be super sick. Alright guys, so This is the 276 wide lobe race cam basically for the 2.0 engine. And I know I'm going to lose all the bottom end. I don't have any bottom end power anyway because the turbo lags so much. So yeah, I don't know anything about camshafts. I just know they make power on the right setup. And yeah, pretty excited to try this one out. We'll see how it works with the car. We'll see if I get a super lopey idle because that's race car AF. Anyway guys, so that is what we bought. I'm most excited for the cam and the dual valve spring setup so we don't float any valves or anything like that. And just in general, I'm excited to get this head thrown on the car. Like I said, I really want to get it done by this weekend, but I don't really want to rush it. At the same time, I don't want to ruin everything by just like trying to rush it and throw everything on and throw it together. So what I'm gonna do is start putting the head together. I have basically everything. We're just waiting on a head gasket, like I said, and we'll kind of just gauge it. If I get good progress tonight and everything's rolling smoothly, I might just go for it and pull the head off the car and all of that stuff. And if everything's going kind of slow, I might just wait. I'll get the head ready, and then I'll still use my car this week. I won't tear it down so it's useless. I will kind of just, yeah, I don't know. We'll just be ready to do this by next weekend if everything goes kind of slow. So I'm not going to rush everything. Righty guys, here comes the mailman. Alright guys, so the package came. It actually came in a box, so it is impossible for one of these guys to mess me up. You ain't taking that away from me, USPS. Alright, so anyway, there we go. So it is a Cometic head gasket, and like I said, this one is it's for a Volkswagen. A 2.0 is the 16 valve. One of the newer models, but it actually fits just perfect. I've been using one on my car ever since we went with the 83.5 millimeter bore. So this one is an 83.5 millimeter bore head gasket, and it is 0.086 inches. I think it's 86 thousandths, and it's a multi-layer steel. And then one of the layers in between is like really thick, so I don't know if you guys can see in there. It is just a really thick head gasket, so we'll get some decompression out of that. And yeah, the only thing that we have to do to make this work, there is like a locator pin on the head, or actually on the block, and we do have to drill through right over here in this area. So what I do is stack a bunch of metal together and drill through the stack of metal, and it comes out a nice clean hole. So nothing is interfering with the head gasket sealing properties or anything like that, and none of the layers get damaged. They just get a clean hole put through them. And yeah, dude, I bought another freaking cat too. That's freaking tight, bro. I keep buying cats. That's so sick, guys. The only issue is the timing belt. When you go with too big of a spacer, it starts getting really tight. So the tensioner is not necessarily like usable at its normal tensioned rate. So just have to kind of be careful about that, but everything should be fine. So that is basically all the stuff that I got to put this built head on the car. It's not like 100% built. We don't have like Ferrea valves and all the nicest valve train equipment, but we do have upgraded springs. We've got a new turbo cam. We've got a new head gasket that is gonna work a little bit better with the car now, and then refreshed lifters and stuff, and then high flow exhaust valves, and then of course the port and polish. So there's a lot done to it, and it should be able to handle more RPMs and more power. So we're doing good, guys.